Hey guys, it's Phil. So I want to do a little video on why it's important to use the lax ball in the hips, especially pre-squatting or before a clean and jerk, before a CrossFit WOD, all those things. That's important. So what you have the femur, you have the acetabulum. So what happens is if the body is either training too hard or you're not moving through a full range of motion, this hip gets stuck. It can't move fluidly. I'll demonstrate it for you. So, pretend my hips are stiff. If my hips are too stiff here, I'm going to end up looking a little bit like this. You see these guys like kind of muscling up the weight here and there. Now, that's going to lead to other pathologies, back pain, that sciatica pain you may have. But after using the lax ball, like many do, to give that brain some other feedback, you're able to squat down a little bit more. You're able to open up this tissue. You want to be able to open up that tissue. If you're not able to, you're not going to be able to squat down or get into a nice hinge pattern. So, I'm sure you've seen a lot of guys using the lax ball. And it's crucial, especially in those hip rotators right around the femur. So, look at me, right, I have my femur bone, right through here is where you want to roll it. Okay? You're just giving some sensation and some tactile feedback back to the brain via the fascia, the muscles, all the other connective tissue in there. I got a few knots up in here too. I need some work. But what it's doing is it's giving some feedback to the brain saying, hey, I'm safe again, I can open up, I don't have to be tied down. And those rotators will just gently let go depending on how much you've trained lately or not trained. So, try the lax ball, use it often. Don't go to the point where you bruise yourself. But you try it before your lifts, and maybe do a little pigeon stretch or anything that's going to open up the back of the hip or the posterior capsule for those coaches, trainers, PTs watching this video as well. That's really going to open up the hip and give you some greater range of motion, especially for that femur when it wants to roll back, opening it up. So if you take it from here, stiff, give it some feedback, you'll be able to move a little bit more, which is going to can make a big impact on your lift. Also take into account lower leg, feet, all that stuff, but I can save that for another video. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good night.